Now we're going to ply. We're going to take the 2 singles that we made that were spun with a Z twist, which means they were spun to the right, and we're going to spin this the opposite direction. And so these 2 yarns are going to untwist onto each other, which makes a loftier, much nicer yarn. Now I've put a lead cord on a spindle that I'm going to put on the bottom of the machine, and that's where the yarn's going to be gathered. It goes from the spindle to the traveler. Right there I'm holding the traveler, and this traveler is heavier than when you spin. Now that we're plying, we're going to be using one that's a little heavier. The yarn is twice the size. Now we're loading the 2 singles that we spun before on the top of the machine, and we're only having to run it through a couple of different places. We skip over some of the places that we used when we were spinning. Now we're just plying. I put it through some sensors at the back, or some arms with a little pigtail on the end, that if the yarn breaks, they'll drop and shut off the machine. I'm running it under a roller. The 2 ends are actually going to be joined onto the lead cord, or you can use that as the lead cord onto the spindle. There needs to be no slack when we're doing this. There's all my control panels. It's a pretty sensitive machine. We can see that the slub from the last time is up there. I will splice that out with a little splicing machine and a compressor. It has a compressor on it. This can move right along. You can get this done much more quickly than spinning it. You must be all done. I just turned it off.